Good morning, teacher and classmates. We belong to the theoretical group number 2 and number 3 of the English Subject 5. We talk about FRUTSI advertising campaigns. Our group is made up of Isamar Alvarado, Lucy Alvarado, Lisbeth Cantizano, Carla Cruz, and my person, Pamela Pacheco. Product description. FRUTSI is a fruit-flavored drink. It has a very practical presentation of 200 milliliters. A drink now in El Salvador in 3 flavors: raspberry, grape, and orange. FRUTSI is an authentic product. It was the first drink on the market designed for the children. Recognizing for its the coloring and experience, but without a doubt its more characteristic feature is the emotional bond that it has managed to establish with its consumer throughout so many generations. Over time has had a considerable decrease in sales. The first step of advertising campaigns is defining the audience. Our target audience is people between the age of 50 to 25 years who have enough income to buy a non-carbonated drink, because this age range is considered to the people who were when FRUTSI had its readers peak. While the campaign it is aimed at young monks who were around this age range, since they can influence the consumption of this drink on their children, which apart from increasing sales, which increase loyalty with the product from younger age. Establish the budget. We decided to use the zero-based budget, which has the association that all the budget of any department are zero and must be rebuilt from scratch. This way mainly decided because no monetary features were found, nor any relevant information to budget from, therefore we rebuilt it from scratch. This zero-based approach is said to be good to use when there is a urgent need to contain costs. For example, in a situation where a company is going through a financial restructuring or an economic or market recession, which is one of the characteristics of our product. Manager must be able to justify each individual expense. In this case, we decided to invest in the creation of advertising spots, digital advertising, poster, and everything that this included in its realization. Taking into account that the aforementioned elements were mainly based on the advertising spot to save any other cost that may arise from the individual creation of each one.
Good morning, teacher and classmate. My name is Isamar Michelle Alvarado Osorio, and I'll talk about design of message. In this case, for the creative strategy was established humorous appeals, imply either directly or subtly that the product is more fun or exciting. Actually, humor has a favorable impact on advertising because the company have chosen to acquire advertising strategies based on a sense of humor, identifying characters that are positioned in the mind of the consumer, in turn ensuring that consumers not only remember the brand. If you do not have a pleasant memory of the product and services, leading to an identification with it or simply to an association of circumstances. In these times, the advertising campaigns are broadcast in a media with which the consumer is frequently related. These campaigns are created with the aim of satisfying the consumer's needs, offering a moment of relation and distraction to the monotony of his life every day. Continuing, we choose this method from creative strategy because humor advertising reaches the consumer regardless of age or sex. More than 19% of consumers prefer to see funny and humorous ads, according to the study important aspect of advertising prepared by the German market research company InFact AG. In our opinion, the purpose of using humor in advertising is given to create in the client a sense of belonging by referring to situations that can be part of daily life. Good commercials that arouse smile, bring gratitude, and easy of remind. Seriously, using humor as an image of goodwill and positive emotion. In the commercials, we can see that the client is motivated to consume it with family or friends. The product in a question appealing a little to humor, they fun, colorful, and cheerful. The aspect to attract attention such as bright colors or people with an expression of emotion and show with the design of the product. We were also taking in account. Also, it was decided to change the image of the product, adding a funny vignette that will attract the attention of consumer. In addition, the type of the bottle was changed and the quantity of the product was increased. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fabiola Cantizano, and I am going to talk about the 5 step of advertising campaign, which is selecting the right media. Every advertiser must decide where to place its advertisement. The alternatives are and advertising media, newspaper, televisions, radio, magazines, and others. For that case, we have chosen three communications media and to develop the commercials, which are first, television is a valuable medium because it communicates with sync, sounds, and motion than others means. This is our advertising spot.
Remember how great. You can buy it in any convenience store, supermarket, or walking seller. You can enjoy the new FRUTSI in the summer with your family or at any event. This is what you need to enjoy your parties with your friends, family, or classmates. You can buy it to give as gift to a special person or to you, to cool and enjoy. Don't wait more. Remember the great and but it. Don't miss yours.
The second is social network, exactly Facebook. We choose this social network because it is popular in all demographic groups and offers detailed segmentation options. This makes it a great platform to start advertising on social media. The last is sync and convenience stores. This form of advertising is cheaper and more profitable than other methods. One of the main benefits of outdoor advertising is making a business recognizable and easily identifiable. Why select those media? We choose those media because in our survey we asked to people about the media in which they known some products and they answered TV and social networks. And we decided to add things in convenience stores because it's popular and also is low cost.
Hello, my name is Carla Stephanie Cruz Perez, and I have to talk about step 6, scheduling the advertising. The programming that will be used for advertising in the media will be continuous steady schedule. This method will be used since the FRUTSI is a soft drink that can be consumed throughout the year, regardless of seasonal factor. In this case, it will become for 6 continuous months from August to January 2021. The campaign will be extended until January because it is the month of back to school and work, and it is a good option to buy and take to work or school. Next, the programming is the present. TV commercial will be broadcast on channels 2, 4, and 35 with a duration of 30 seconds each spot. On Channel 2 and 4, the announcement will be shown once a day for 20 days a month, alternating the time and days on both channels. While on Channel 35, the transmission will be every day. On all three channels, the transmission of the announcement will be in the period of 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. This because we consider that is the hour in the which our audience is watching television for the programming that exists. Social network advertising. The advertising spot will be made on Facebook, broadcasting once a day for 21 days a month, alternating the weeks to cover the month continuously, and will be broadcast from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Since is the hour in which our audience is a more pending in social networks. Scenes in convenience store. The scenes will be placed in convenience store continuously. Snobbing also will be removed except to change them every 2 months, but the change will be made instantly, therefore will be eliminated, this preventing the early deterioration. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Luz Alvarado and I will tell you about the 7 step. The 7 step is evaluate the campaign. To evaluate an advertising campaign, there are different methods to evaluate before and to evaluate after it is launched. In pre-testing the advertising, we choose portfolio test because with this method help us to evaluate if the campaign was informative or not. It is passed to sample and the customer tells us if the campaign is informative or not. And here we realized that the campaign if is informative and also that the nostalgia message its transmission was successful. And with this method we could find out which aspects are subject to improvement. And second, in post-testing advertising, we choose self-test. We created the sales projection for the next month, and at the end of those months, we will compare the projected sales with actual sales. This to verify the effectiveness of the campaign. In this way, have a better control of where projected sales were achieved. Finally, the recommendation. Advertising campaigns have many benefits. That is why the company FRUTSI is recommended to implement one. When carry out our advertising campaign, the benefit obtained when marketing budget is allocated was well known and the benefits is reflected in the increased sales. The power of these ads is more focused on how specific it can be. Therefore, this company can focus on drawing the attention of those people who are believed to purchase the product.
Thank you for your attention.